Service is like it's like a staple in anime. You know, it's one of the things that first comes to mind when you think of an anime because anime is just so wacky, perverse, and it's just the variety's endless. And fan service usually plays a huge role in like most shows. I mean, it's really hard to find a show that doesn't have like any form of fan service. Anime doesn't even need, some shows don't even have to have like full on, you know, erotic or obvious fan service to be counted as a show with fan service. Okay, like there's way more examples of fan service than you think. Okay, when most people think of fan service, they think of like an anime girl in a bikini on the beach, running around, and her boobs are jiggling, and then her and her friends get in the fucking ocean and they splash water on each other. And you see them splashing water on each other's asses and stuff. Another fan service part might be like a girl getting out of the shower with like a towel on or some shit like that, and she like, or just like a chick like, you know, like undressing or taking a shirt off. That's what most people think of fan service, but it goes far beyond that. Okay, even the most serious of shows or the most like darkest of shows can have fan service. Okay, if you look close enough. Okay, like for example, Ergo Proxy. Okay, there's a scene. There's a couple scenes in the show where the main female chick, Riel Mayer, is doing like push-ups and sit-ups. Okay, and there's even a scene where she's in um, fucking the glider. Okay, that she's the glider, and she's doing squats. She's doing squats in nothing but a tank top. Okay, and like underwear. Okay, she's just standing there. Okay, all we see is her in the hallway just squatting. Okay, from the back. Okay, so we just see her squatting over and over again, just seeing her ass squat. Okay, that's fan service. Okay, because we're seeing this female chick just doing squats and nothing but her undies and a fucking sleeveless shirt. Okay, that's fan service. It's meant to give the viewer somewhat of like in like of a erotic, like an aroused state of mind towards this character. Like, whoa, hey. Yeah, it's just like real subliminal shit like that. Uh, like just like other like really subliminal, like if you watch an anime and you see like an anime chick like bend over, just like bend over or like bend over like a seat or a desk, and her ass like occupies like half the screen. Okay, like Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. There's a scene where Rin Tosaka just kind of like trips on the floor, and she's like on all fours, and she's like and then it pans to Shiro, and then it pans back to Rin, and you just see like her ass is just huge. Like it's just like the booty though. Okay, the booty is just like it's just right there, man. It's just like all up in your face, and it's like it's weird too because that's like the only part of the show where her ass is just like boom, like just right there in your face, and it's just like, damn, that ass, okay? So like, there's just real subliminal things you gotta look out for when it comes to fan service. Now, as for like fan service itself, uh, it's really controversial. The anime elitists, they like to claim that fan service is just stupid, it's immature, it takes away from the focus of a show, and that it's stupid, pointless, sexual, oh, sex sells, let's throw some tits and ass in here, and all the fucking horny male viewers will love it. And, it's stupid, it's dumb, it's not necessary whatsoever. Uh, you know, who gives a shit, people, okay? Depending on what kind of show you're watching, the fan service can really hinder or really, you know, excite or bring pleasure out of the viewer. Um, you know, it all depends on what you're watching, okay? When people watch a fucking ecchi and they complain about the fan service, like, really? Fuck off, okay? It's an ecchi. It's meant to have TNA 24/7, okay? Like High School of the Dead. People fucking bitch about High School of the Dead. They're like, oh, the zombie story was really cool. It just would have been really cool without the fan service. It's a fucking ecchi show, people, okay? If you want a serious zombie apocalypse anime, go look for a serious one, okay? High School of the Dead you know, it never claimed to be like a fucking 5-star drama like The Walking Dead, okay? It is what it is. It's an ecchi. If you don't like it, get the fuck out, okay? You know, if you can watch the first episode of High School to Dead, and you can already tell what kind of show it's going to be like for the next 11 episodes, you fucking fuckwits. I mean, it's not hard to understand, okay? Like, oh my god. But yeah, like even like I said, even if you're watching a serious show and you're like, oh well, this show doesn't have fan service. It's serious. There's still gonna be little points of fan service in there. Okay. I mean, damn. Even shows like Evangelon, Neon Genesis Evangelion had fan service in it. Okay, like little bits of fan service. Okay, you had the Asuka coma nipple. You had um, fucking Misato, okay? Yeah, wearing the Daisy Duke shorts and the tank top around the house. Alright, and then you also had Asuka naked, okay? With a fucking, I think it was the penguin that was like covering her tits or whatever. Her naked body. Um, yeah, almost any anime is gonna have fan service in one way or another, okay? Not even anime, okay? Movies, television, alright? Video games, they all have fan service in some way or form. You just really have to look. You know, you gotta look beyond what you think it is, okay? And, you know, you'll find it. It'll be there in the most, you know, nonchalant form, okay? But as for fan service, you know, I don't care. It's one of the staples of anime. It's what makes anime recognizable. People think it's dumb. Some people fucking jerk off over it. You know, me, I don't care, okay? It is what it is. Let's just leave it as it is. Alright, it's not gonna go away. So yeah, this has been this video. Another anime manga talk about fan service. You know, and, you know, obviously some shows do fan service better than others. Definitely, okay? So, you know, it really just all depends on what you're watching. But yeah, this has been another video. See you guys later.